The top 1% female content creator separates herself from the pack with a wide gap. And I'm going to tell you right now, it is not because she has clearly identified her content pillars. It's not because she posts 3 times a day. It has nothing to do with how often she shows up. Those might be something that she does, but it's not the reason that she's in the top 1%. She is entirely separated by her identity, which is what I call the icon identity. She is an icon. And a woman with an icon identity actually fully understands at her core how powerful she is before she is ever validated in that belief. She doesn't even have proof to believe that she's an icon, yet she believes she's an icon. And she's not arrogant about it. She's driven by a mission. And she has felt before she made money, before she had all these followers, and before she had all this visibility, that she was here on earth to create something that mattered, that made a difference. She has always thought she's a big deal, not because she thinks she's better than people, but because she understands her calling. And so she shows up like that. She sees herself like a baddie and she moves like a baddie. And you're probably thinking that all of that shows up in how she moves in public, which it does, but that's not where the magic happens. The magic happens behind the scenes when she's by herself, when no one can see the way that she operates. No one can see the way that she's thinking or feeling about herself. And so when nobody is watching, what is she spending her time doing? She is refining. She is a master refiner. Refinement doesn't mean she's tearing herself down. She is sharpening her thinking. She's deepening her own self-knowledge. And she is becoming the gosh darn best at what she does. And she doesn't make a huge ruckus about it. She actually just does it extremely consistently, day in and day out. She is refining. And she does it without an audience making her feel like it's worth doing. Icon identity is not something that you turn on when you start recording or when there's a camera around. Icon identity is a standard that you hold at all seconds of every single day. So the question here is not how do I create content like the top 1% female content creator? The question is, do you actually see yourself as one? Because if you do, you'll see it before anybody else does. And that will always be the difference.